YouTube. I'm just absolutely on my vlog grind lately. So if you've been watching the last couple of videos, you'll know that there's updates to this car. So this car has been aligned. You gotta balance the tires, and I need to figure out an oil leak. Other than that, we're pretty much ready for the event. If I could have 50 more tires, I would. We're still on the fence if we want to trailer this car or if we just want to street drive it down there. I might just street drive it down, just cost effectively. It makes a little bit more sense. So I also don't trust myself to drive a truck. So today I wanted to fix an oil leak that I found out that I had when we were, well, I knew I had an oil leak. I found out particularly what it was yesterday when Chris was aligning the car. I have a leak that's pretty common in the old S chassis, and basically it's leaking from the pressure sensor switch right next to the oil filter. So I went and got this terrible unit that might not last past the event, honestly. This is just like, it's worse than Autometer. It's like AutoZone exclusive, you know, so it's limited, baby. So let's go ahead and see what's in this thing. So, I mean, for, what was it? I think it was about 20 bucks or so. All you have to do with this is tap into the factory pressure switch, because on R32s and S13s, and I'm sure a lot of old Nissans and older cars, all it is in there is it's not even measuring your pressure to the ECU. All it is a switch that if there's no oil pressure, basically goes, oh shit, and a light on your dash comes on. So what this does is just gonna go a little tube. I don't know if that's enough to go to my cockpit, but this is just a little tube that'll go all the way, and it goes right there. And this should just thread in, I want to say and hope anyways. It looks like an adapter, so we'll find out here. I believe this is a different, like a standard fitting, and I need the Japanese metric. I think it's an NPT, so I got to go to AutoZone and see if that fits. But we'll take out the old one real quick and then see what it does. Wow, AEM, y'all got nothing on this. Look at that, it screws on. I'm pretty sure I had some of these sitting in a box. I wish I knew where they were because I didn't need to waste the money, but yeah. What's so funny about this is I remember I was hanging out with Mikey in LA, and I was driving his car, and he was telling me that literally there's just hot oil flying from the engine bay into your face, basically through this via this little tube. So pretty stoked I at least have something to monitor it. It's a little bit better because if that light is turning on, then you have a lot more problems than knowing where your pressure's at. So, oh my goodness, how could I forget to show you this super neat, you can do colored illumination. Nice. I mean, I don't know, you guys can hate on it, but for 20 bucks, I think it's gonna be better than just a light. All right, so I got in here. Oh yeah, it's later in the day and I'm stressed. So, got this out of the block. Here's the factory oil pressure sensor. So you can see it's literally just a switch in there. It was leaking here, like in the inside of it. It wasn't the actual, like, everyone's like, just put Teflon tape around the outside of it. It's a really common spot to leak, but it was actually leaking from the sensor itself. So I'm gonna see if either one of these pieces they gave us are the right thread pitch, which I doubt they will be. They look identical, don't they?
They look pretty good. Try it with your hand real quick and see. Don't try it too hard.
I know, I was gonna say get a strip in there.
God, that would suck. Absolutely just filming garbage right now.
So yeah, here, Chance, you can kind of see how the standard, I think it's like BST or BSP, you can see it's super loose. It's basically a more coarse thread versus what we need is a more fine thread. So in here, when you do it this way, it's fine. There's no play in it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you need to bring that one with you and try to figure out if you can find something that matches.
Yeah, that's the struggle of it. First. Why am I doing this? Okay.
You see here, kid, you gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before.
Hello.
Hello.
What are we here for again?
You're here for an adapter for the sensor.
Oh shit, here we go. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Bro, I don't know if this is gonna have what we need.
Oh, that's what we got. We got the iQuiz.
Yeah, hell yeah, look at that price. $2,399. So look, someone racked that.
This says oil pressure copper tubing kit. Oil pressure nylon tubing kit. You're good then.
Yeah.
They're both for oil pressure.
So then what we need then is the adapter.
Oh yeah, so true. I do have one. It's about like $2.69. That sounds about right.
$2.69.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yep.
So I can get one from Des Moines. Wouldn't be here until about 2 o'clock tomorrow. Though.
That's all right. I'll just go somewhere else then.
Yeah. So just PCBs out for
Yep.
it.
And this.
All right.
We just spent 2 hours driving around Omaha getting parts because nothing has anything in stock. Here's our smorgasbord of Chinese-made shit. Teflon tape. Why this doesn't come with it, I don't know. If you're watching this, whatever company that is, do better, okay? What's my catch can you were talking about?
All right, here.
Okay, so it has a dipstick on it, right? So let's just it was better the first time.
You gave me oil. That's so nice.
No, you don't want this oil, Jake.
Why?
You have a rag I can pour it out on, or we can just open the top up. Yeah, you do not want that.
Wow, just not to scare you, but that's what your turbo kit oil inside your turbo probably looks like. I don't know what I'm fucking doing.
Not me. Oh, well, maybe that's not how it should go.
I'm at the brink today, boy. Should I cut it to size? I feel like I'm gonna need all this.
I would wait to cut it.
Nah.
Hello?
Baby, you're gonna die.
Why, what's up? Yeah, I needed to hear that because I'm overwhelmed by Nissans right now. I hate this.
Can we just pull it? Because it'll come apart.
Chance, how's it going over there, bro?
The zoom is like the slowest zoom in the world.
So I have this little adapter that goes in from like the standard 1/8, I think it's like BSP to an ST. I should know it by this point. I've seen it like 9 times. So I'm gonna tighten this on. There's a little crush washer, but then we also did some Teflon tape because the whole idea for this is to not have a leak anymore. So we're gonna put it right back in that OEM spot, but I'm waiting to put the actual hose in until we thread it through the entire chassis. So Tony's gonna lead. I just left the wiring harness for my other digital gauge in there because I'm gonna switch to it at some point, but he's gonna feed this really obnoxiously curved nylon all the way through the chassis, and we're gonna go through the firewall and get it over there so we can tighten it up. All right, so I apologize for the lighting. It's getting a little dark out. I'm gonna start this hoe up and see. Look at that. Cool. It's not spewing out oil on me, so I think we're doing okay. It's nice to have that reading for sure. Any leaks, Tony?
No.
Wow, cool. I'll consider that a win.
You can load.
Yeah, I was kind of worried because I think I stripped that little guy in there, but such is life. Now we're gonna throw in that PCV valve. All right, so then we'll kill it and you'll see it just die pretty much immediately. Did it suck most of it down in there?
Yeah, it's still going, but
Yeah, but I mean, it's not leaking, right?
no.
Cool. We had to run around this entire goddamn town to get these fittings, and now I'm like, the time and effort I spent on this, I could have just got a nice little JDM one, but such is life. All right, whatever. So a pretty common place to have the PCV valve that goes in the back of the intake there start to fail on you. I don't know if this one is, but it's just a good thing to replace because it's only a couple bucks, right? Well, why they even sell this thing in the market, I don't know, because check this thing out.
You say microcard on it?
Yeah, is that a bad thing? Probably. Listen to that. Tell me that's not the cheapest shit you've ever touched in your life.
Sounds like there's marbles in it, dude.
Well, there's a valve that opens and closes. It's supposed to, but I don't know if it's supposed to be that loose. But yeah, there's like flanges from the molding still on it. Like, so we're gonna clean this up a little bit before we throw it in. But I mean, is the 30-year-old Nissan one as good as this? I don't know. Okay, so the battery died. Sorry. Long story short, we got this mounted up way better than before. I used a more like malleable line, so I don't think that'll be too much of a problem. Then I have it venting to atmosphere. I want to do it properly, but we're just not going to worry about it right now. I put in the cheapest, literal like price and just quality-wise, the cheapest PCV valve on this earth. So I kept the OEM one just in there just to see if it works any better. Car seems to run the exact same with or without it in. So in true scrapeyard fashion, it's late. I'm running incredibly behind getting this thing ready, but I'm really stoked because this will be on a trailer. What do you mean through another plug?